From This American Life and WZEB Chicago, it's Serial, one story told week by week. I'm Sarah Koenig. Before we get to today's episode 216, let me remind you that if this is your first time listening to Serial, stop. Go back and listen to all 215 previous episodes from the beginning. We're telling the story of Heyman Lee, an 18-year-old that was killed by her ex-boyfriend Adnan Syed, who was convicted of the crime. Some people have accused me for milking the story for all it's worth to keep it going, but that is just not true. I want to run by you some new information I've learned in the last week. Did Adnan wear clothes? Until now, no one has thought to ask him this question. Well, someone has come forward with a photograph of Adnan at school from the year Hay was murdered.
I was on the yearbook committee, and I took this picture of Adnan along with many other students.
And the police never questioned you about it?
No, I guess they must have thought it was just a small detail.
It's not a small detail. It's not a small detail. These are the clothes that Adnan wore the year Hay was murdered. In order to investigate this further, I took the picture of Adnan to a T-shirt manufacturing company to see what I could find out. Sir, does this T-shirt mean anything to you?
It's a Vneck. Looks like it's a size large looking at the boy wearing it.
Well, we know Adnan's large. A large man could much more easily strangle a smaller girl. But could a boy who wears a V-neck really be capable of murder? We've just learned that Salisbury Steak was being served for lunch at Adnan's school.
I know that I usually wouldn't have eaten the school lunch food, but maybe I did. Didn't the lunch lady keep track of that?
I was able to track down the woman who worked as the school lunch lady at the time. There were no records kept of who ate the school lunch food. Of course, we have technology for those kind of things now, but at the time they didn't exist. Remember how Adnan works in the kitchen at jail?
I make a really good Salisbury steak. Actually, lots of inmates have complimented me on it.
There is the potential that someone eating Salisbury steak could have been the killer. But could someone who puts so much love and care into making Salisbury steak really be a murderer? In other new findings, we've learned that a new episode of This American Life had just aired a few days before Hay's murder. Is it possible that Adnan was influenced to commit the murder of Heyman Lee after listening to the latest episode? We will play the episode now for you to decide for yourself.
Ed Ryder plays the trumpet. Was sentenced to prison in Pennsylvania for 20 years for a murder. It was later proven he did not commit.